The finest ingredients are right in the mix.
What's up, y'all? This is DJ Echo.
What's good, man? It's Kid Prince. You know the vibes. I'm out here with Mob Coop, and we in the element.
And you where? Yeah, I see. He said it. We in the element.
Come on now, dog.
Welcome back to In the Element. Right now, we are in QB Ball in Middletown, New York, 14 Cottage Street, with my homie, 845 representative, E.K. the Prince. Brother, what is going on?
Yes, sir. What's going on with you, man? Nothing much.
Listen, man, I'm excited, man. You see you doing big things in the area.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Got a whole catalog of music.
Sir.
Repping out here. So, I mean, listen. If you're good, bro, I just want to dive right in. Let's do what we should do. We just dive.
For nothing. I'm very impatient.
That's it. So let's just dive. So first of all, where were you born, and then where do you reside right now?
Okay, so I was born in Nyack, Rockland County, Nyack, New York. I lived in the Bronx, and then moved to Middletown when I was around 7, and lived in Middletown for a while, and now I currently reside in Pine Bush.
Pine Bush. All right. Sure. So let's get the elephant out the room, bro, because E.K. the Prince, there's got to be a story behind it. So let everybody know.
So E.K. the Prince started. I don't really know what I want my name to be thinking, and everybody knows like EBK. I'm not affiliated, but EBK, everybody killer, and I always fuck with that. Like, you know, I just only want to keep the family with me, nobody else. Everybody else, keep them to the side. So, like, E.K., my name is Eric, E-R-I-K. So, the E and the K right there, boom. And then it's like everybody killer, you know? Like, don't got no affiliation with nobody but the family. That's it.
Okay. And the Prince.
The Prince. I always felt like I was really just a prince. I love the status of a prince, you know what I mean? Like, you get to be a boss, you get to, you know, have what you want to say, what you want to do. But, you know, Prince, I think, you know. And
you being a rapper, that's exactly what you do. You talk. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? You put it out there. So, so let's, you know, I mean, you young, so it's not like we got to go that far back. But, like, when did you start rapping?
I didn't even really start rapping until 2018.
Oh, damn. Okay.
Yeah, I was late. I was real late. It was mostly because my friends, they used to rap and freestyle and stuff like that.
Right.
Around me, and I just listen. You know, I always like just listen and watch them. But a few times I would jump in, do a little thing, this and that. And then one song I said, they were like, "You should write that. Like, you should write that and record it." I'm like, "Nah, let me see." They kept saying this, so I went and did it. I liked how it sounded, and that was really it. Like, after going to the studio one time and hearing my voice and hearing how everything sounded, I loved it. Like, I knew it.
So yeah, it took somebody kind of encouraging you for the
me.
whole empire to start off.
Yeah, because I always loved music. You feel me? Music was always in my life all the time. I always looked up to rappers, celebrities, all that. But I always wanted to, you know, I like the music, the scene, the performing. That was always cool to me. I never thought I would actually be a rapper though.
Gotcha.
But actually doing it and going into it, I don't know. I feel like it's definitely.
You like being a part of the hip hop culture. You didn't think you would be like a part
of it like that, exactly.
Okay.
It just happens though, you know. Everything
so
for a reason.
you said you were, you know, you love the whole the environment, the music. Who were some of your influences growing up?
Easy, DMX, Tupac, easy, right there. I got so many growing up. Those my top two though, definitely. Definitely because my pops. He always was listening to them all the time in the car. I was with him all the time. DMX and Tupac, his two favorite rappers, and I just love their flow, their style, and how they was able to just be rough, you know, talk about real shit,
Yeah.
and then bring it back and go on a calm beat, you know, like, and just talk about their real feelings and shit. And I feel like that shit really meant a lot to me.
Right.
You don't gotta be hard all the time. Everybody thinks you gotta be hard, rough
Yeah,
all
yeah.
the time. Nah, like, everybody got feelings, they feel you from me. It's nice to talk about that. The music,
Yeah.
you can kind of express that.
And the two guys that you kind of picked, two guys that weren't. It wasn't always about money. It wasn't about drugs. They spoke about what was going on, not only in their hood but in the world. You know what I'm saying? And they always spoke the truth. They always spoke. They weren't. You could always count on DMX and Tupac that there was no sponsorship behind them. It was just, yo, this is what's going on. I gotta talk about it.
Real love for the game, you feel me? That's what I'm saying. Real love for the game and for the people.
Yeah.
It's the biggest thing. They want to put on for their family, for their people. You know, that's what I want to do.
Definitely,
Do it for
definitely.
my people.
And RIP to the both of them, great
For real.
icons and,
For real.
and just the best in the game right
Heard.
there. So,
That's for her.
all right, so we're gonna go. So, was there any other musicians, anybody musically in your family, rappers, singers, anything like that?
Yeah,
where it kind of
actually-
helped you kind of along the way.
One of my uncles, and my pops too, he did a little DJing and
Yeah.
stuff like that when he was younger, music. My brother, but nothing crazy. But my uncle though, he did do music and go on, you know, tours and stuff. Crab Robinson, but he does jazz and he does.
Oh, okay. All right, all right.
So he's known, and you know, seeing that he did it.
Yeah.
Was always a way to be like, all right, well, there's a way to do it. You know,
Yeah.
there's a route. You know what I'm saying? It's not unbelievable.
Okay.
So
All right, all
that
right.
was a good influence to him, but he's really the only other person that, you know, really did this route.
All right. So, I like playing this game. It's a game called Describe the Vibe. Okay. So what we're gonna do is I got some of your songs written down here.
Okay.
So I'm gonna name the song. You're gonna give me one word to describe the vibe, and then what drink would go with it. All right.
I'm ready to say that.
Now listen,
Wait,
you
let
got
me get my drink real quick. Say no more.
Go ahead, take a drink.
Hold on. All right.
You got your peeps in the house. Everybody in here sipping
My
on
coupe in the
something.
building, man.
You know what I'm saying? So maybe they can help you out if you need a little help. You know what I'm saying? Go to the gallery, get some help. All
I
right.
can do phone a friend. You feel
That's
me?
it. Phone a friend. So phone a friend. It's how we do. You know what I'm saying? It's how we do it. So I mean, listen, I'm
you do it
reading.
right when you with Echo. You feel me?
I'm reading off a napkin, so we just going with it. You know what I'm saying? All right. So let's start it off with flocking.
Flocking.
One word. What drink?
Man, designer. I'm going with designer.
Okay.
Flocking make me feel, different, a little flashy.
all right.
When I listen to flocking,
He phoning a friend.
wait,
already.
hold on, wait,
Right out
yo.
the gate, he
Let
phoning
me
a
phone-
friend.
Let me phone density real quick. It's density. Yeah. You drinking? Henny to flocking?
Of course, that's a fact.
That's a fact. We only drinking Henny. Straight Jenny.
There you
for
go.
flocking, that's
All
it.
right. So flocking, Henny, designer. Okay.
Designer.
All right. We
Goes
got one
together.
out the way. We got
Goes
one out the
together.
way. Let's keep it going.
Let me see.
Celtic.
Ooh, vibe for that? I gotta get a good one. I gotta get a good word for that one. How about Almighty?
Oh. Okay.
I feel Almighty.
Okay.
Like how you feel me?
Okay.
That's one of my
All right.
like
Almighty.
one of my favorite songs right there. When I'm drinking like champagne to that. Nah, I'm drinking wine.
There you go.
Straight wine. I don't even really drink wine like
You
that.
can't
so
be
I don't
drinking
know,
like
but-
water to this.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
nah, we're not drinking like that. We
all right.
classy with stuff like we feeling almighty, godly
Alright.
presence.
All right. Grown
Definitely.
and sexy. I like it. I like it. Turned up.
Oh my god, turned up. Can I just say turn?
That's it.
Is that
Hey,
the vibe?
everybody knows what that is.
Vibe
so.
is turn.
All right.
Duce.
There you go. They see
Do
now.
say when
It's,
we turned
it's
up,
coming to him easy now. It's coming to him easy now.
Duce, so she do what I say. Y'all didn't hear that from me.
I know what that means. I know what that means. All right. Loveless act.
Loveless act vibe.
Now you got other tracks that
Honestly-
you're featured on. I'm just going off of your stuff.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna just go. I got one already.
Alright.
Genesis. That's a vibe I get from that because that's the
Damn, son.
that's the beginning of everything.
Genesis. Okay.
That's the beginning of everything. That's like really when everything started. The family,
Okay.
the mob, the coup, the whole journey.
All right. All right. All right.
Loveless, like that's all of it. When we go to Loveless, what am I drinking with Loveless?
Some big decisions right here. Cause he helping you guys out when you listen to this
Let me phone a
stuff.
friend real quick.
Go on, phone a friend. What you gotta do when you drink this stuff? You wait.
Fonzo.
Yo, what's good, yo?
You think we're gonna drink some like Azul, or what you feeling with that?
I think it's a Patron.
Patron?
Yes, sir.
Chat. Say no more, Fonzo. Say no more. We
Patron.
drinking Patron only with Loveless. That's a fact.
Okay.
That's a fact.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
We got 2 more. No limit.
No limit. Vibe. Honestly, ruthless.
Yeah.
I like
okay.
the way my flow was in that song, and I feel like the way I attacked that song was very ruthless.
Ooh,
Yeah. I felt ruthless.
it's coming for your heart on that one.
Yeah,
Gonna
nah,
rip
I
that
felt
thing
that
out.
one.
Okay.
That was a real first song,
Okay.
too, and that was my first drop, too. So I was really trying to, like, get people to know, like, I'm not playing. I'm playing no
It better be a
games.
tough drink. It's gotta be a tough drink.
Tito's.
There
I
you
hate
go.
Tito's.
Smack your mama kind of
Yeah,
drink right there.
like, that should not be sweet.
All right. And now we're gonna go into the track that you just dropped, right? Gorillas.
My favorite.
All right,
My
just
favorite
dropped.
track.
When did this drop?
Get on the challenge. Damn.
Officially.
A
Right?
week?
It's only been like
a week,
all right.
literally.
So it's brand spanking
brand new. Get on the challenge, get in tune, go dance with your friends.
Oh yeah, we're gonna go into the whole TikTok thing. We're gonna go into all that stuff. It's on the docket. We got this. So we got this. We got this.
Sorry, impatient. You know what I'm saying? Impatient. But Gorillas vibe. Ecstatic.
Okay.
Happy.
Okay.
That's
okay.
what made me happy.
Yeah.
Made me want to dance.
Yeah.
like
Obviously, that's what you guys are doing.
You know what I'm saying? When I think of that song, man, it's a fun song. It's a fun song, but it's serious. You know, we're talking about with family and shit, but it's a fun song. It's for everybody just to kind of like dance to and get happy to. You know, you play that song and everybody just turns up to it. So
Okay.
like that. I would say ecstatic with that song.
Got to drink. Got to end it off with a drink, bro.
We'll have to go with a good drink. Svedka Rosé only. Svedka Rosé only. That's it.
On our labels and all this stuff. All right, listen.
That's it.
Right there. You heard it. Describe the vibe. EK the Prince. So what we're gonna do right now is we're gonna go into Gorillas. So I need you guys to just stay where you are. Don't go anywhere.
Just chill out.
We'll be right back. Gorillas, EK the Prince. Let's go.
I'm on the dangerous, so this nigga just a back. Shorty on my body, sending new ride on the Snapchat. Moving all this weight, I'm talking gas up in my back fat. Drinking Henny, Douce, pop a perk, they keep me on track. I'm the GOAT, EKS, I'm the realest. Everybody in my section certified, they some killers. We some drillers in the zoo like we gorillas. How about flexing in the Audi with a thought the feds would get us? Pull up, hop out with the gang, we gorillas. Pull up, hop out with the gang, my niggas drillers. Oh my god, every day we in the trap, we smoke gorillas. I pop a perk and then we race right through the village. What the fuck? Now bring that shit back. Like Kodak, bitch, I'm all about my Skrilla. I can never beef with niggas over IG, that's ridiculous. Every day I'm moving tack, I'm moving vicious. Got too many fucking haters doing nothing, washing dishes. I'm with the mob, we speed, racing to the riches. Pop an Addy, now I'm speed, racing Audis with my mistress. Rockstar, that's the life I'm trying to live in. Don't get it twisted, still a trapper on a mission. Every day these niggas wildin', keep on chatting with these disses. What's your position? I'm a star like James and Griffin. Take a look at my stats, triple double what you hear. You think I'm kidding, man? These niggas think I'm grinning. Better get to fucking stepping, only need you if you winning. To the ceiling, tryna stack my fucking paper to the ceiling. But I'm dealing with these devils, demon spirits in my building. Pull up, hop out with the gang, we gorillas. Pull up, hop out with the gang, my niggas drillers. Oh my god, every day we in the trap, we smoke gorillas. I pop up, perk the speed, race right through the building. Fuck? I'll bring that shit back.
This is lit as hell.
Welcome back. You heard it. Gorillas, EK the Prince. That's what ecstatic, happy.
Man,
That's
happy,
exactly
cheesing,
what it is. That's exactly
dancing.
what it was. So let's go into the track. Just dropped about a week ago. All right. Now, when you guys see this, it'll be in April sometime. So
little bit
it'll be
later.
a few weeks. But all right. So let's talk about it. The premise. What's the story behind Gorillas?
So, the premise of Gorillas, the story is honestly just enjoying life right now and turning up and like enjoying this change of life with my family,
Yeah.
which is the Gorillas, you know, and it really just explains who we are, you know. Gorillas, we feel kind of trapped, I'm not gonna lie, and we just kind of trying to escape. We want to get out from this, you know, whatever we trapped in. But Gorillas is cool though, because it really just explains on the come up. We really coming up, changing shit, and I can't do it without my Gorillas, man. That's
Okay.
my family.
All right. How long? Okay. Let me ask you a question. I like to ask this to rappers. Did you get the beat first and then write to the beat, or did you write the track and then find the beat that matched?
Nah, I got the beat first.
Beat first,
Heard
right
that
to the beat.
first, yeah. I heard
Alright.
that beat,
Alright,
and
alright.
I was like, oh nah, it's different. And funny too, man sent me like a beat pack, and that was probably like the second beat on there. The first one was tough.
That was
I
it. Did you
like,
listen to anything else?
Heard that. I didn't even want to.
That was it. That was it.
I had to, but I didn't want. I started writing immediately. Like
Right.
now, open the notes, boom. Like so, yeah. I always really listen to the beat first, and then get the song. 'Cause I don't know, the beat to me brings the whole vibe, my energy. I might have something I want to write, and in my mind already thought of, but I gotta find that beat that matches.
Okay. Now, is there an official video out to this?
No official video out yet.
But
stay tuned. You already know.
Stay tuned. But
Video
also,
coming soon.
I think I heard something about a challenge on this track.
Come on now.
Little
And
something,
we got a
something.
nice big challenge.
You know what I'm saying?
All social media, it don't matter if it's TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, no matter what. Gorillas Challenge. Get you and your friends. Everybody listen to the song, dance, do whatever dance you want. Everybody come in, freestyle, do their own thing, just have fun with it.
That's
man.
it.
All you
So,
gotta do
is there
just
a hashtag?
Yes. Hashtag Gorillas with that little Gorillas emoji. That's it. That's all you gotta do, man.
That's it.
Get that shit viral.
All right,
Come on.
that's it. And let's get it pumped. Let's get it on the FYP. You know how we do on TikTok. You know what I'm
Come on
saying?
now, get that
Let's get the algorithms moving and twerking and all that kind of stuff.
Go.
All right. All right. You are getting ready to put together the hottest show ever. Give me two artists. They could be from any genre. Gotta be alive.
Okay.
That you were like, yo, I gotta have you for this concert, and then why would you want it? Could be anything.
Off rip, I gotta go Uzi.
Okay.
I have to. Like, nobody's like Uzi to me. Nobody can compare to Uzi to me. Like, you know, even if you don't like him or do like him, you can't say that he's not different.
Yeah.
He's not like anybody else, and I love that about him. You know, you
Okay.
can't even match him with nobody. And if I gotta go second, I might have to throw a crazy curveball right here.
Let's go. You like curveballs.
We going with Uzi and Mariah Carey headlining my show off
Yo,
rip.
he's
Craziest
running
show you
Mariah
ever gonna see in
Carey.
2022. I promise you.
Yo.
I promise you.
Hold on.
I promise you.
Let me take a few seconds to see how this concert's gonna
It's gonna be
sell out. It's a sellout. It's a sellout.
easy selling.
I already bought 5 tickets.
Easy.
It's not even. They're not even on sale yet. I got 5 tickets.
got 5 already. Yeah.
I already got 5 tickets. You know what I'm saying?
And you're not getting them tickets too. We capping them quick.
That's
Everybody
it.
is too.
That's it. All right, I like that.
Yeah,
All right.
different.
Let's talk about your social media, because at this point everybody's like, yo, I'm feeling this dude. I love the energy. I love the descriptions and this and that. Dude is intelligent. Dude knows what he wants. Knows what he's doing. So let them know how they can find and follow you on social media.
You can find and follow me everywhere, all platforms at EK all platforms on music too, Spotify, Apple Music, SoundCloud, everything. So anywhere you want, look up EK you can find me.
That's it.
Easy.
So when you think of New York, right? Everybody thinks of New York. Everything's about NYC, Bronx, Brooklyn, Manhattan, Queens, Long Island, the boroughs, NYC. Do me a favor and let people know how it is living upstate. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody is like, everybody is like NYC. So let's talk about it.
let me keep it
You're
real.
up here representing the 845.
Nah,
let them know how we do up here.
It's really not, listen, it's really not bad like that. And plus, they think we upstate. We not even upstate. We downstate. First of all, you gotta get it right.
Technically,
right.
you know what I'm saying? Technically, we're not upstate.
They
You know what I'm saying?
if you're not in the city, you upstate. That's not right, but it's whatever. We're not gonna be offended. We don't really care. You feel me? But listen, upstate, I've been here like, all my life, and I love it. And there's really, you know, the most differences is just being in the city. Everything is around you so close. Here, you gotta drive everywhere. But a lot of people I done met, and the type of energy and vibes and stuff that goes on throughout, you know, Middletown, all throughout the 845, it's a lot like the city, you know? It's a lot of the same things, same aspects, but we just don't have the same light shown on us. You know? They just kind of look over us.
And just because we're not in the city don't mean that the talent ain't crazy up here, because that's what I'm trying to do with these shows, is to let everybody know that where you grow up and where you live is not in any way representation of your talent.
Exactly.
And EK the Prince, and on this show we got JPoet the Preacher, we have an actress, we got Manni L, Perez. Like, that's what we're trying to do, is just show you guys, show the world that the 845 is popping, that we have amazing talent up here, and that, listen, y'all just stop sleeping on us.
That's what I'm saying.
Stop sleeping on us.
I don't know what it's going to take, but I don't know. All I can say is, though, I know by the end of this year and for years to come, we're going to do that. That's like my whole goal right now, is to just kind of put on, because I feel like even for the people that have put on, you know, the most that people think of is partisan. Everybody knows partisan, you know. But even then, you know, people might not even know where he is, where he's from, or what he does. You know, I'm trying to put on so people know 845 is here. We're not stepping down, and you know, we better bring a whole new wave.
That's
you know?
it.
That's it.
Don't make me Will Smith smack you. All right, that's what I'm trying to say. You know what I'm saying? Like, stop sleeping on us.
Get that 845
You know what I'm
out
saying?
your mouth.
Exactly. All right, listen. Last question, and I'm gonna let you guys go. I appreciate your time. The whole crew, I appreciate. My man hasn't stopped dancing one time. Shout this brother out. He just been dancing the whole time.
Keep going, man. Wait to hear
We got karaoke in the background. Big shout out to QB Ball for allowing us to come in here. They got karaoke going in the background. My man ain't stopped dancing the whole time. You know what I'm saying? He's doing his
over here.
He's
Always
doing his
energy, always vibing.
That's
with
it,
the
yo.
vibe,
That's
man.
what it is. That's what it is. So, last question.
Let's do it. I'm gonna grab my drink for the last.
All right, go
question.
ahead. Listen. That's just
Gotta
what it
cheers
is.
for the last question.
Gotta. So,
Feel me?
when it comes to, we cheers in and all that stuff. When it comes to your music and listeners and your videos and your content, this and that, what are some things that they don't know about you? Give me like 3 things that they don't know about you. It could be a personality trait. It could be, I don't know, whatever it is. Something cool that you could do, whatever. I
think the first thing that always catches people off guard, no matter what, even if I'm not an artist, if I'm just talking to someone and they ask, but I'm an athlete, and I did go to college. I got scholarships for lacrosse.
Okay.
Yeah, that was pretty different.
Okay, all right.
Growing up, I was...
Y'all all thinking basketball. Stop fronting.
Exactly. I know what y'all niggas thinking about playing.
Racist, yo.
Racist. Stop playing with me.
We got one, lacrosse, okay.
Damn, what else? Honestly, this one too, because I tell people this all the time, and they not, I'm not afraid to say it, but a big influence, I'll say, for me in music, like female artists, and I mentioned Mariah Carey before, but like her, Nicki Minaj is like one of my favorite artists, and like how she just does stuff, her flow, her style, everything. Man. I just love that she just did her own thing, man. Nicki Minaj, you ever see this? I love it. But
if you see this, I love you too. You know what I'm saying?
I love you more though.
No, he does. I'm not even gonna. Yeah, I'm
not gonna play with that.
I'm not gonna front on that. He
but
does.
Nah, a lot of people don't know that, man. I tell people all the time, man. Nicki Minaj definitely in my top 10 artists. Oh. Put that up there.
Okay. One more thing. End it on a high note, bro. Let's end it on a big note right here.
What's one that something that nobody knows.
That they wouldn't be able to see on your social media, that you don't like, that you don't promote. You know, it's something cool that you do.
Could it just be like editing videos?
Yeah, sure.
That count? Right?
Yeah.
I mean, is that good enough editing videos? Right?
Yeah.
I do. We're gonna put that. I edit. I do make fire ass. I love anime. Oh, that could have been it right there.
Yeah.
Ah, boom.
See,
Yeah,
there
I love
we go.
anime. Okay,
Forget the editing. That's whack.
Yeah, fuck
We
the
got
editing.
time
I
for
don't like that. I
that.
don't like
Anime.
Nah, anime. Facts. Like I've always loved anime. Oh, this is not gonna blame to my pops. We used to watch like old, karate movies.
Yeah.
All those old all types of fighting movies and shit. And I love that anime. All that fits right into them. And yeah, a lot of people don't know, but that's my shit.
What's your favorite anime?
Might have to go with. I'm mixed right now. Can I say a top three?
All right, give me a top three.
My top one, my favorite used to be Gurren Lagann. If you know that and you're watching this, you my mans. Give me a follow. Like, we're going to talk. My second right now has to be Demon Slayer. I love that one. That one is ridiculous. And third, man.
It's a tough question.
It's a tough question.
Tough question.
There's so many. Akame ga Kill. You know the vibes, man. Stop it. Shout out myself, Luba. My man Patty on the feed, man.
I don't know any of these things. I don't even know how to pronounce some of these words. You know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying. But it is what it is.
That's what it is. If you watching and you know, they're gonna know. They're gonna be right.
That's it. If you watch and you know, then you know. You know what I'm saying? Then you know. Brother, for real, man. Thank you so much for coming through, for bringing the fam.
For real. Gang in the
She
spot
look like
always,
she's
man.
tired and she wants to go home. My man wants to dance. So there's a lot of conflict going on here.
The energy conflict.
You know what I'm saying? A lot of
right
energy conflict. But thank you so much. Brother EK, the Prince, representing the 845. Listen, I always say it. Likes, follows, subscriptions, and streams, they're all cool. They're great. But buying stuff on iTunes is what pays the bills. So go buy some tracks.
Come on now.
That's it. Go buy some tracks. Add his stuff to your collection, to your catalog. It's crazy. It's lit. It's fire. It's everything. It's everything.
Say, man, get right before you get left. That's a fact.
And that I can't even. That's it. I'm not even gonna say anything else. Say it again one more time for the person in the back that didn't hear you.
Listen, come here. You didn't hear me? Hold on. Get right before you get left, and that's a fact.
That's it. Man. And that's it. That's it. In the element, 845 Alive. We'll see you next time. Peace. What's going on, everybody? I am DJ Echo.
I'm Manni L. Perez.
And
hold up, I got this. And you're in the element.
welcome back, y'all. How's everybody doing? Welcome to In the Element, the 845 Alive. I'm DJ Echo, and I am with just an amazing young woman right here, Manni L. Perez, actress. Okay, so this is one thing I always got wrong. Obviously, you're female. So is it actress or are you a actor? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to mess that up.
You can say actress, actor. It doesn't bother me.
Doesn't you?
No, I'm okay.
Just,
either or.
I don't want to offend the talent. You know what I'm saying? You know how that goes, guys. I don't want to mess it up. So, first of all, let's pay some bills, right? So this show is brought to you by Raise Energy Drinks. Raise up and rock out. Go to www.repsports.com, reppsports.com. Enter DJ Echo for a discount code and get 15% off the entire purchase. 0 calories, 0 carbs, 0 sugar, 0 dyes, 100% energy, and no crash. No crash.
0 sugar or anything?
That's it, nothing. I have it here. I have some for you. I brought some.
You did?
I did. I'm prepared. But let's get down to business. Alrighty. So, Manni. I've been following you. I don't want to say friends because I don't want to, you know what I'm saying? But I've been following you for a while. I don't exactly know how it started, but it was Facebook and then Instagram and then just I interviewed you on my radio show, The Echo Chamber, on Triple Threat FM Radio, and we talked a little bit about stuff, but I needed, besides being an actress, you're an 845 resident.
Yes.
You know? Now, so let's go back. Let's rewind a little bit. Are you born and raised here, or you moved up here?
I was born in Manhattan,
Okay.
but when I was little, we moved upstate.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay, so the one thing I like to ask is, because I was born in the Bronx and then I came up here, because everyone has their own reasons for coming up to this area. And it's, I don't know, it's never like, it's always something different. So what was your family's reason for coming up here?
They lived in Harlem, in the hood, and my father didn't want me to grow up in that type of environment. So he picked me and my mom up and moved us upstate.
That was it. And let's
Yeah.
go. I tell you what, is that a Latin thing? I think that's a Latin thing because my mom was like, listen, everybody pack your stuff. I don't care what you're bringing. We're out of here. That was it. And we just bounced. We came up here
How
to
old were you
Middletown.
when you came to 845?
I was going into my first year of high school, so 14, I think.
14?
14.
Okay.
I had just got accepted. I just this story, it makes me a little emotional. I just got accepted to LaGuardia Performing Arts School in Manhattan, and I was all ready, set to go, and my mom was like, nope, we're out of here. I was like, all right, gotta do what we gotta do. So came up here. But listen, one of the best decisions my family's ever made. I love it up here. I got married up here. My family's up here. So listen, 845 is where I live. Is where I thrive. That's what it
Yeah.
is. Okay, so let's stay back. All right. First of all, when did acting become something that you want? Because listen, if you're a kid, you're always acting. You're either acting up or you're acting like something you see on TV. So when was it for you? Like, I want to go into acting. Like,
Well, when I was little, they had us in a daycare, and we did those little performances and everything. And then when I went to high school, I did all the musicals.
there you go.
I enjoyed it. I went to college. I was actually trying to be a dance teacher.
Oh.
And my college advisor had told me, he was like, Manny, I don't see you as a dance teacher. And I was like, okay.
Gotta be honest.
Yeah, he's like, I see you more as an actor for TV and film. And I was like, yeah, whatever. Like, okay. And then I looked into it, and I got accepted into NYU, and it's kind of just been
okay. That
all
was
that
it.
ever since. That was
just
it.
Skyrocketed from there.
Yeah, pretty much.
And I say skyrocketed because I like, you're legit. Like, so okay. So you started young. When was it for you? Like, when was there like a performance where maybe you might on stage and the crowd was roaring, or you're on a show or something? When was it apparent to you, like, this is what I want to do? Like, this is it.
When I did The Dark Age.
Oh, yes.
It's
Okay.
a short film that I had done a couple of years ago, which they're actually creating it into more of a feature film now, which, you know, I don't know if I was allowed to say that, but I said it anyway.
Ooh, It's on here. That's it. We can't
Yeah,
take it back.
it was called The Dark Age. Man, let me tell you, we filmed it in the dead of winter.
Right.
My toes got so cold that they got hot that I couldn't feel them.
Yeah,
but
yeah,
even
yeah.
though I'm pretty much feeling like I'm freezing to death as we're filming, I felt like so alive. I was like, I feel like where I should be. Like, this is where I belong. And the
Nice.
team was great. Like, I'm telling you, we were freezing. We went to an insane asylum and we filmed inside of it.
Ooh.
It looked like everybody just picked up their stuff and dipped. They still had the tubs. They still had paperwork.
Right.
They had all the beds and everything. It was creepy, freezing, but I loved it. So
Okay. And for those that are like, well, I like this. Where is The Dark Ages? Where can they find it?
I think you can find it on Vimeo. I think they also have a website, www.darkage.com.
Dark Age.
Or is it Dark Age
Ages.
Film? Dark Age Film. You can follow them on Instagram
Right.
at Dark Age Film.
Right.
Or maybe you can check it on YouTube. I'm really not sure.
Do you have like tags or anything on like your Instagram?
I have it on. No, they hacked into my
Yes,
Instagram. They
yes.
hacked into my Instagram, so I had to build a whole new one.
We hate people. Why? Just why? Why? There's no need for that. All right, so just look it up. Manni L Perez. If you kind of cross, search her name and Dark Age, it'll all come up.
Yeah.
How long was the film?
Oh man, it's like what, 30, 40 minutes. It's a short film.
Okay,
Not
okay.
even 40 minutes. It's very short. It's like 30,
Right.
39 minutes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or if you go to IMDb and you type in my name, Manni L. Perez, you can also find it on there. Like
Manni Perez.
Exactly.
Perez. Yes.
Especially the Manni, the I's and everybody puts a Y.
Gotcha.
And they can't find me. It's an I.
Gotta have the eye. So what is the Dark Age about?
Whew. It's kind of post-apocalyptic where we lose all access to electricity. So now there's only groups of us living kind of like in tribes, and me and my co-lead, because there's 3 leads, me and my co-lead, we are searching for a generator or a power source, anything beyond of what we have, because we have people back in our home base dying of disease, and we have no access to anything. And I end up falling into a trap, like a human trap set up, and we find this man. The actor's name is Jeremy Dash. He's absolutely fantastic. I would say look him up as when he's very talented. And we find him, and he's just like this very strange, secluded character. And when we go into his lair, there's electricity everywhere. He has just like all these lights all over, and we found like this is what we're here. So then we decide we need to kill him and steal his generator, but then he ends up killing. Well, I die.
No, we don't want to. We want people to go look at this film.
Go look at it. It's really good.
It.
This is when my head was shaved.
Yes.
My head was shaved, and I had a bun.
Right here, here
like
is
this.
not what you see in the film. Trust me, so good. How long did it take was the filming for that? How long did that take?
That took, 3. I think it took 3 days, 3 to 4 days.
Wow. Okay.
Because it was really short, but these days they were like insanely long days
24
in
hour
the
days.
freezing cold outside. Yeah.
Okay. All right. That's awesome. All right. So go find it. All right. Go find it. Go look at it. And you said that they're maybe making it into a feature film length thing. Maybe. Yes. Maybe. You never know. Never know.
They are. But I'm not sure. And I told them, I was like, well, if you guys do, you better bring my back.
Yes.
And they're like, hell yeah, man. You're like, well, why would we? Yeah.
Yes. All right. Well, there you go. So you gotta look out for that. But go find it. Like she said, it's on Vimeo. Look it up. Look up her IMDb. She's got an IMDb. That's pretty cool. All right. So let's go ahead and what other things can they have seen you in?
Ooh.
Should we ask you that?
Yeah. Well, yeah. As you know, my father has memorized everything that I ever did. The seasons, the days,
exactly.
the episodes. He's memorized everything. My father's my biggest fan.
He's a proud dad. I love it. That's awesome.
He very is. So, oh man, I've been on Blind Spot, The Blacklist, Jessica Jones, Spike Lee. She's Gotta Have It. Working with Spike Lee was amazing. He's one of the nicest people.
Yeah.
Absolutely so sweet. He was feeding us every 2 hours. Like I came on the set looking like this, and I left looking like a circle. Like he makes sure that everyone that works for him is taken care of.
She came on set looking like this, and then she left looking like this. I'm just saying. Because you know what, Spike Lee comes across as he comes across like as a nice guy, but it's like he's like super focused. Like when it's his production, like Don't Talk to Me, but he's very like accessible.
Not like that at all. People when I work on set, even if I'm like, fangirling, like, oh my God, this is Spike Lee. I always feel like, for me personally, that it's rude of me to ask to take photos while we're working. Right. But there were other actors there who wanted photos, and he takes the time. He remembers our first name, our last name, our middle name, where he met you, what you do, and he's honestly one of the nicest people to work for. Him and his team. It's a very small team that we were filming with, but everyone was just so sweet. Right. So sweet. Right. I had a lot of fun there with him. He's a very sweet man. Yeah.
That's awesome. So, if you guys are listening in the background while we're talking, you're hearing like snipping going on and AC units and stuff. So we're at Eternal Boutiques in Middletown, New York. Okay, so they're a locally owned business. Amazing backdrop. I mean, we had to come in here and do this. Now, when you see this interview, it'll be maybe weeks ahead, but they just grand opening was yesterday. So big shout out to Jen and the whole family and the whole team, and they did so good. So thank you for them for allowing us to come here. We'll go ahead and put their information in the description so that you guys can order.
We're ordering right now.
Exactly.
A bouquet of roses.
Yes.
Which that film will be on my Instagram.
It will be on her
at Manni L
Instagram.
Perez. So follow me because my account got hacked.
So listen, we
This
might
is the new one.
We're here. We might as well go with it. Let's go over your social media. Let's let them know how they can find and follow you.
Well, you can find me on Instagram. It's at Manni L Perez. Same thing with my Facebook. It's Manni L Perez. But like we said before, MANNIL period Perez. Yee. But on the Instagram, there's no period after the L. So it's Manni L Perez.
Do you have a YouTube?
You know, I want to start one, but no, I don't have one.
Okay. All right. So I've been on your Instagram and it's on the new one. And she's starting it up. She got hacked, and which is a big thing on Instagram right now. She got hacked, but a lot of her stuff on her prior account, she's very first of all, she's super fit. Can you look? It's embarrassing to me. I'm embarrassed right now. I just want to go home and cry in a corner.
And miss me pretending. I'll show you my abs.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that too. Yeah. But you can kind of see some of it. She's very, very funny. But some of her videos that she put on there were just hilarious. This is you sometimes you see actors and actresses and you think they're just they don't want to they're too good. She's just mad cool. She's down to earth. You know what I'm saying? She's just awesome. She's just awesome. So
thank you.
So let's talk about your fitness because you're also very much into that as well. It's something that's in your family. So let's talk a little bit about that. So first of all, this isn't this is not you training for a role. This is your lifestyle.
24/7, yeah.
Lifestyle. So go into why it is important to you to stay fit as you are, and then a little bit about the family history about it.
For me, it's like they say, if you don't use it, you lose it. So how do I even begin answering this? I do it so that when I'm older, I have a better quality of life.
Right.
I also do it for aesthetics because I am in the industry, and there's I haven't met many women or Hispanic women within the industry that are also as muscular as I am. I found one, and I want to do a photo shoot with her, but it's very rare. Yeah. So I do it for my job. I do it for life. When it comes to my family, my dad was an athlete, and then he was in the military. He was a Marine. My mother was a bodybuilder and powerlifter, professional. My brother did powerlifting, and it's just inevitable that.
So health and fitness is very much not literally in your blood. Literally in your blood. In your blood. When you're getting ready for a role, we always talk about method actors, right? And how they they're rehearsing for a role and they get it fully in character, and they're in character for months. You can't talk to them; they're not the regular person anymore. They're this new. Is that something that you do? Is that something that? Can you turn it on and off, or?
In the beginning, I did Stanislavski and method acting, so that's what I was trained in. In the beginning, I was that type of person where I would bring the character home, and unfortunately for me, I've learned my lesson that sometimes that also ruins relationships I have with people because I'm so invested in that role. Though I feel every role that I've played so far, it's a piece of my genuine self in it.
Right.
I just switch up the personality. I still do method here and there, but I've gotten more into Grotowski, where he has plastique. So I try to engage my body.
You gotta explain a little bit because I don't.
So Grotowski has certain plastiques or movements that can help you get into a certain emotional state. So they'll see me on set I'm or I'm breathing, and then I hold my breath to let all of that energy and just. Because for film,
this is awesome. I never do any of this stuff. This is awesome.
For theater, we have to be big and we have to make sure that the back row can hear us and everything. Whereas in film, we have to take all that energy and just hold it in. And they'll see me, I'm crazy. I'll be jumping up and down. The director's like, what the? And all the actors what is she? Just leave Manni to her devices.
What's your pregame?
What do you mean?
What's your pregame? You're getting ready. All right, ladies and gentlemen, Manni Perez is on set. Getting ready to do your part. What do you? I don't know. What do you do to? You showed the little. Is there more to that? Is there more to psych you up? Is there? Do you say a prayer? Do you?
I do before every audition and every time I'm on set. I do. Okay. I do say. I pray to God, the universe, anyone up there who's looking down on me and who loves me. Please help me to remember all my lines. I haven't messed up on lines yet on set, but. that's like my fear as an actor is just forgetting my lines is my biggest fear. So I'll be praying to the actor gods and everybody, like, please.
Right. Okay, so we all know, again, we've all gone through this. COVID came, and it just said, I'm shutting everything down.
Yeah.
And, besides sports, besides a lot of people not being able to go to work, or the acting game was shut down, and everybody basically had to, everything was Zoom calls. Everything was online and like TikTok and, IG Reels and this and that. So for you as an actress, like how did you deal with that? Like what did you have to did you kind of just say, all right, well, I'm going to just stay where I'm at and I'll just wait till this is done, or just kind of pivot and move into something else?
When COVID hit, it took me for a swing because I had just quit my survival job and I was booked on a set where I was going to be there regularly. And then after a week of me filming, boom, COVID, we were shut down for like a whole year. But I'm very lucky that through that year, I was able to work doing voiceover.
Right.
So before that, I had never done voiceover. And my boyfriend got me like a whole studio set because he does music.
Right.
I think you've met him, right?
Yes,
You've met him?
yeah.
Yeah. So he does that. So he bought me a whole entire like sound set.
Yeah.
And I met an agent, a commercial agent, through one of my actor friends, and she just started sending me voiceover auditions, and boom, it just happened.
So, because one thing I've always wanted to wonder when it comes to voiceovers and voice acting, so do they make the cartoon first and then you voice it, or do you voice it and then they base it on you? Or
if I get
like voiceovers, I know
Santi
voiceovers are a little bit different. Like it's a commercial and they're playing clips and you just speak over it. But I'm talking like
like animation.
Yes, something like that.
So with animation, sometimes they'll send me a breakdown of the character, how they act, who they are,
Right.
what they do within the world of this cartoon. But I usually do get they make the animation first.
Okay.
So they'll send me with the breakdown and the script.
Right.
They'll send me a little like image of the character.
Gotcha.
And it really helps for me to understand where she lives. But Nickelodeon be sending me funny stuff though. Like they'll send me songs and everything and raps
Did you hear the name drop? Nickelodeon just sends me stuff.
like Nick Jr. and stuff like that. They'll send
Nick
me
Jr.
They'll send me the funniest things because they're
Right.
like, Manny, this is gonna be for like 4-year-olds. Can you rap this? And I'm like rapping about hypotheses and stuff like that. But it actually comes out good.
Right.
But it's just really funny how different all the worlds
Gotcha.
are.
Right, but it's cool because you were able to stay employed,
Yes.
keep that money coming in,
Yes.
but also at the same time like broaden your horizons and add more to your resume. Add more. She's more accessible now because now she can not only do the physical and the acting, but she could also do the voiceovers and so that's pretty dope.
Yeah, and one huge thing, like if somebody wants to become a voiceover actor,
please.
I would say get a good microphone, you know about all sound,
Yes.
get the good interface and everything.
Yeah.
You can have your Mac, that's fine. I use GarageBand when I send out auditions,
There you go.
and that's like the easiest system
Yeah.
to use.
It's free. It's a free
It
app.
comes with your Mac when you get it. But where was I going with this? Oh yes, I would say definitely get Source Connect and
Right.
what is it called, an ISDN cable? Is that what it is? You plug into the
Maybe.
Wi-Fi. Definitely get Source Connect, the paid version, because now since COVID and everything,
Yeah.
there's a lot of places that won't allow a certain amount of actors in the sound studio.
Right. Yeah.
So I do it from my closet. I make money with a microphone and Source Connect in my closet.
So I'm gonna ask you some questions here, okay? Your toughest role to act in, not memorize, but to like act in.
Ooh.
Name of the show or the movie, and then your character's name.
It was definitely what I'm most known for is Law and Order SVU, playing Esperanza Morales. I would say that was the hardest, because her character really taught me that I had to separate myself
Right.
from this character that I have now created. Because after I filmed with Law and Order, the next week I was on another set doing something else,
Right.
and I couldn't shake her. It took me a week or two to shake
Wow.
her, and to get into that mindset of, especially that scene through the glass with her father, to get into that mindset, we did a lot of preparation with the other actor, and honestly, like after we filmed, we did the scene a couple of times. I went home crying.
Ooh.
It's hard because you have to. Like you're saying, method acting
Yeah.
people. I brought her home with me, that character, and I cried for her.
Yeah.
Like I really felt, even before I auditioned, they sent me the episode and they sent me the sides and everything. And while I was reading, I cried for this character. I was
Yeah.
like, oh my God. So then I had to
Wow.
really dig in deep to the most like dark, demented places to bring it up and make her likable
Right.
for her circumstances. If
Gotcha.
that makes sense. Yeah, it was, I cried for it, but then again, I cry a lot, so I'll be in the shower for no reason. It just happens.
It's just crying.
happens. I'm crying during the interview. That'd be embarrassing.
What was your most fun part?
Most fun role I've ever done.
Again, it's not the role. Just this is like, what was the most fun you had at playing somebody?
I do have to say, The Dark Age is the most fun I've ever had on set.
Okay.
But I love doing. A lot of the times I do my own stunts. I do have a personal stunt woman. Hi, Victoria, if you see that. But I love doing my own stunts. And for Law and Order, which is actually where I met her, me and Jamie Hyder, we did all our stunts together.
Right.
We memorized it. So that was fun for me because I love boxing and Muay Thai. As you know, I've told you, I've done MMA, BJJ, Muay Thai. So being able to take those skills and just like not think about anything and just be in that ring.
Yeah.
Oh, it was so fun. And then have the cameras like this close, trying not to
Do
hit
they
us.
recommend that? Like for something like that part that you do, do they say no, you have to have a stunt woman or stunt man, or is that something that you say, hey, I don't want to hurt the face. I want a stunt woman or stunt man.
Originally they for parts where you don't see our faces, they originally had booked stunt people
Stunt
for
doubles?
us. Yeah, and then there was one girl who was holding the pads, and I was hitting them, and I told production, I was like, I know who you hired is nice, but this girl right here, she looks like me, same body, same voice, everything. Can she be my stunt double? But then when I talked to Jamie Hyder, she's like, girl, I have been training for this role for 6 months. We're doing this. And I'm like, well, if you're down to do your own stunts.
Yeah.
So it's funny because while we were filming, we were there for like 3 or 4 hours, constantly boom, 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 doing the whole choreo. And then our stunt people, and my stunt person is short, they're sitting like this, eating, watching us, right? And it's funny because they put my tattoos on her.
Right.
At that time, my hair was shorter. So they put a janky wig on her. We had the same outfit, and she's sitting there like in the background just eating, and I'm looking at her like, all right, Victoria. All right. But then after a while, we got tired, and we were like, we're done. After 4 hours, we're like, yeah, we're done with this. Go put the stunt doubles on there instead.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
All right. Your most, the role that opened more doors for you.
Law and Order.
Law and Order.
Yeah.
All right.
It opened more doors in terms of what I get auditions for. So usually when you're an actor, you can start out. Some people do background or get a principal role, then co-star, guest star, recurring and series reg. After I booked that guest star for that episode, now a lot of the auditions that I go in for now are like big guest star, recurring or series regs.
So that was a big one for you.
Yeah.
Nice. That's nice. Have you ever had a fan moment? A good fan moment, not a creepy stalker.
Let me tell you.
I'm sure.
I had to deal with it.
I'm
He's nodding in the background. I did have a stalker recently, and we had to get like the state troopers and everything involved.
Wow.
Oh yeah, people are.
Why y'all do that for?
Why? I'm just trying to live my life.
¿Por qué?
¿Por qué?
Why?
But you know what's funny? People don't like regular people don't know who I am.
Gotcha.
But other actors will know who I am.
Right.
So it's usually other actors being like, "Oh my goodness, it's Manny," and I'm like, "Hi," and there's
Right.
hugs and everything and photos, but I'm not like a household name.
I try to play it cool because she was sitting in her car with her dad when I walked past them, and she's like, "Hey," I was like, "Hey."
Really? He
I
looked in the car.
try
I was like, he
I
knew
try
he
to-
looked in the car.
You know what I'm saying? I try to bring it in and stay focused and not be a fangirl. You know what I'm saying?
Fangirl.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So, okay, we're not gonna go into the stalker thing, but I mean that's something that I don't want to say comes with the territory, but it sucks that's something that's an actual thing. You know,
Yeah.
I mean, it really does suck. You know, we don't want that stuff.
I can't
Don't do that
imagine
stuff,
like
people, okay?
performers who are huge
Oh, yeah,
names. I
yeah,
can't
I
imagine
know.
the stress that they must go
wouldn't.
through. You know? Yeah.
Okay, let's talk about some future things here. Let's talk about some future things, okay? A role that you would die to play. A type of role.
Like, he already knows what I'm talking about. Everyone tells me that I look like Amanda Nunes, the MMA fighter.
Oh,
She's Brazilian. So,
yeah.
like, for me, that would be a great role. The only thing is I need to now get a dialect coach to, you know, have a Brazilian accent and learn Portuguese. But that role, I would... I mean, I'm a lot smaller than her. Like, she's taller, but I would... Oh, she's
so you
just
like
the
you
lioness.
like those physical roles?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's why I be pumping up.
Could
in
you
the
ever
gym.
do like a drama, like a real drama, like a rom-com or something like that? Obviously,
Yes,
the money.
they would just have to put a jacket on me. Because it would be weird if I'm coming in, I'm like, oh my God, I love all this stuff. And then they just see like muscles, so they'll put a jacket on me.
All right.
Yeah.
All right.
I haven't done that yet, but actually, no, I did do a web series that was comedy.
Okay. But was it a rom-com?
No.
Okay. Gotcha. All right. You guys ready for some deep questions here? It's time to... Would you ever or have you ever kissed somebody in a role?
Yes.
Is that awkward? Is it awkward?
I'm somewhat of a germaphobe, so and like I have anxiety, so if I have to kiss someone, I'm like, like
I can never understand that.
I've had to do simulated sex scenes too.
Well,
It's everybody knows. I mean, okay, he's the first. Let me tell you, at 19 years old, my first paying acting gig was at the Railroad Playhouse in Newburgh, and it was a 45-minute play, and for that whole 45 minutes, I was nude.
like new to the public? Like
I
new to
was
the-
completely. Me and the other actor were completely nude.
And you talked?
We
like
talked.
Just a whole dialect and.
I figured if I could do that, and before that, I had never even worn shorts outside. Like, I'm always covered up. Well, you know, I'm always covered up from head to toe.
Right.
And then that, yeah.
Okay. I was about to say, is there a role that you would never take? Is there a role you would never take?
I've been offered, well, in the industry, a lot of people, when I get roles, if they're like romantic roles, it's usually that I'm a lesbian in the film or something. But there was a production that wanted
Why y'all doing Manny dirty like that?
It's-
Wow, you know what I'm saying? Like she's more.
They make it seem like I give off those vibes.
Yeah.
So
Straight
much
books.
so. Let me
Straight
tell
books.
you. Let me tell you. One time I was doing an audition and the car flew past, and this is when my hair was shaved.
Yeah.
It was like, I don't know if you're gay, but you're beautiful, and I was like, who does that? New York City, they be saying some weird stuff.
Yeah,
to
New York.
me.
It's New York. It's New York.
You know, but I was offered a role where it was me and the other woman, my girlfriend in the scene, is basically they wanted it to be where my character was beating her, and I don't mess with that. I don't like the perpetuation of domestic violence,
Right.
especially
Okay.
on
I
women or
respect that.
anything.
I respect
So
that.
when they offered me the role and I read the script and everything, I was like, I refuse to do this. Why? Because I don't want to perpetuate violence
Right.
against women. Yeah.
Wow. Okay. There you go. There is a role that she won't take.
Yeah, I won't
She doesn't
take
mind
those
being
roles.
nude, but she just don't want to beat somebody else up.
Well, I'm actually looking for a body double because now I don't want to have to be nude ever again. I was 19. Now I'm 29. I don't look like that no more. You know?
And she said her age too. You don't get that a
29,
lot.
yeah.
I mean, it's like a diamond in the rough right here. You know what I'm saying? Like, all right. Is there an actor or actress again that you would love to work with?
Ron Perlman.
Ooh.
Ron
Why?
Perlman.
You got to go into that.
Okay, this is gonna be weird. Please don't look at me weird, anybody.
Oh, this is a crush
That was Ron Perlman was my first celebrity
thing.
crush.
Yeah, got to be a crush.
He still looks fantastic,
Yeah.
even in his 70s and everything. He's fantastic. But I'm actually a huge fan of Ron Perlman, mainly because he's that type. He has a specific look.
Yeah.
But when he acts, you forget who he is until like, oh shit, that's Ron Perlman. I'm watching like, wow, this is great. Oh shit, that's fucking Ron Perlman.
Right.
So there is a crush, but also I just think he's talented. Very,
Gotcha.
very talented.
Okay. Is there a director that you would love to work with?
Guillermo del Toro.
That's a good one.
The king of monsters, yes. I would love to be
He
put
is
in
the
prosthetics. He is. He's the,
He is.
in
yeah.
my eyes, he's the king of
Yeah,
monsters.
a lot of people's eyes. A lot of people's eyes is the king of monsters.
Yeah, he's fantastic. I would love to, like, fantasy sci-fi stuff. I love
Yeah.
that. So I would kill to work with Guillermo del Toro if you guys are seeing this. Ron Perlman, if you're seeing this.
Hello.
No.
Hello. All right, listen. I think we went over your social media. They know how to find and follow you. We went over your past stuff. Some of these answers are just really, really good. Like,
I'm out there. I'm out there.
Do you do anything locally?
Oh, like films locally?
Films locally, parts locally, anything locally where people can see you, like, you know, theaters or anything like that where people can see you do anything?
At the moment, no.
No. Okay.
Everything is in the city or
Gotcha.
Long Island and stuff where I work. The only thing I really do around here is go to the gym, go to the animal shelter, and go home.
Okay.
And work, that's all.
Gotcha.
That's my life.
And her
It's exciting.
closet. She goes
And
into her
make money in my closet.
And makes a lot of money in her closet. I'd like to make that money in my closet.
Well, that was a one-time thing. Like, the voiceover does pay very well. You
Right.
could do that easy.
I have a voice.
You have the voice. You have all the equipment.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, do it.
I'll do it.
You
I'll
already
do
he
it.
said he'll do it. Now he needs to be a voiceover.
I have to.
Yeah.
Manny, you are amazing.
Thank
you
you.
so much. Ladies and gentlemen, Manni L. Perez, actress, bodybuilder, comedian, amazing personality, voiceover, and she loves Ron Perlman.
Damn, how you ended it like that? He's judging me. You cannot. You got Quest for Fire, Beauty and the Beast, Alien. What's the other thing he was doing? Sharon. He was Hellboy. He was Hellboy. Who's my favorite comic book character.
Hellboy. I will give you that one. Just off of that, I understand. Because Hellboy's amazing.
Hellboy is amazing.
The second, the remake of the movie was.
If it's not Ron Perlman, it's not Hellboy.
It was poopy caca. Okay, just want to throw that out there. I'm just saying.
Well, it was supposed to be a trilogy originally.
It was
but
not.
they couldn't get funding.
Yeah.
The last one that came out was pretty
we
bad.
understand why
but-
they couldn't get funding.
Yeah.
Because they didn't know what they were doing. But
No, for that one. But the one with Ron Perlman, it was a trilogy that Guillermo had gotten. They did the first two, but the last they couldn't get the funding for it.
gotcha.
But the last one that came out, I went to theaters and I was
Start
pissed.
a GoFundMe. Let's get this up and running.
Guillermo, if you want, I'll play Hellboy's daughter. That's my dream.
There you go. See, look at it. We're rolling. We got some things going here. That's it. So
Put it in the universe.
again, y'all, she is an 845 representative. She is a great personality. Somebody, listen, don't be a stalker, all right? If you see her, say what's up. Give her some knuckles. She's a germaphobe, so that's about as much as you're going to get. And that's it, y'all. Manny, thank you so much. Thank you guys so much. We'll see you next time on In the Element.
In the element, guys.
Bye.
Bye.
What's going on, everybody? I am DJ Echo,
And I'm JPoet, the preacher.
and you are In the Element. Welcome back. We are in QB Ball in Middletown, New York, 14 Cottage Street. We are with JPoet, the preacher. We're going to talk about his brand new album, The Complex, today. So first of all, let's just, how are you?
Chilling. Keep
Chilling. All right. So before we get into the music, before we get into everything, let's take a few steps back. Where were you born and where do you reside right now?
I was born in the Bronx, and right now I reside in Middletown, New York.
Middletown, New York, representing the 845. Big shouts. So let's go back. So your music is not your, well, first of all, what do you consider your genre?
I don't really have a genre. It's just like, it's hip hop.
Okay, hip hop.
It's very broad. It's hip hop rap.
Okay, hip hop rap. When did you kind of start I mean, everybody listens to hip hop on the radio, and they mimic the rappers, and they go ahead and sometimes you write like little cheesy raps here and there. But when was it apparent to you that not only did you like to do it, but you actually had the talent to do it?
I don't know. I've been rapping since I was real young. You know, I didn't really start putting out music until like when I started hanging out with you way back in 2005, 2006. But I was writing and recording music like as far back as I can remember, like late teens.
Gotcha. Now, your music is a little different than what other hip hop artists, what their music is. Give a little explanation about what type of hip hop you do.
If I had to, you know, it definitely has more spiritual elements to it. You know, I'm a Christian person. I feel that comes through in my music. I don't necessarily consider my music to be gospel or Christian, but it's not that, you know. And then, you know, it's also like, I don't know, my genre, if you had to say, it's very positive. You know, my music is more like Arrested Development and things like that than like a lot of the current stuff. Like it's about life. I ain't trying to knock nobody for being gangster or whatever,
Gotcha.
but I ain't gangster. I'm hood.
You're not talking about your $100,000 Benz?
Exactly, or like pimping or smacking people. I'm hood,
Exactly,
but I'm not
exactly.
gangster.
Gotcha.
I'm from the South Bronx,
all right,
but I ain't out to hurt nobody or steal from nobody. Or
Exactly. When did you write your first song? And do you remember it?
That's a tough one. Like, I was writing lyrics way back in elementary school. Like, when we put together a song, like I might have been like 18, 19 when I was like, okay, I'm gonna make a full song.
Right.
Yeah.
All right. Do you have it written down somewhere? Is it like memorable to you, or is it just like, we just forget about it?
It was alright. It's stuff like kids, you know. It's like I'm using instrumentals that were back in the day. You could buy this thing called a CD, as pictured here, and it was like singles would come out, and the singles would have instrumentals on it to fill up space. So we would use the instrumentals to rap over. So me and my boy Kenny, we just, you know, K did Virginia. We just made like 4 tracks on singles that were on other albums, and it's just us talking about life and whatever. You know, it's like stuff that we were going through and things like that.
Gotcha.
I'm not gonna bore you with reciting it or nothing.
But they want to know. They want to know these things. All right. So you kind of alluded to it. You started when we started. You started rapping really when we started hanging out. We've been friends for
the
since,
recording.
Yeah. Since 2005. This is one of my like I would say one of my best friends right here. Godfather to my daughter. Like this is my dude right here. This is my dude. And first song I remember was "Holding On to Hope."
Yeah,
that was like the official one, and that's when we started working together and all that kind of stuff. You continued. When did you drop the first album?
The first album technically dropped in 2012.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. And let everybody know what it's called.
That one is called Maintenance. JPoet, the preacher of maintenance.
And this was, I love this album because not only does he have his own personal like distinct skill of how he raps, but he did it in a way where he incorporated like a ton of his people, a ton of his friends, and we actually did like these calls. Like if he's the maintenance guy at a complex, and everybody was calling in talking about it. It was just truly awesome. Go out and get it. It's on iTunes. Do you still have hard copies?
I got plenty.
All right. So
yeah,
if you need one, you contact me. Contact him. We'll get you a copy. Okay. So. Such a good album. How many tracks were on this album?
This one?
No. Maintenance.
I believe it's the same number. It'll be 23.
23 tracks on the album.
And only one's an interlude on this one.
That's a lot of music. A lot of music. What makes you? What gives you the encouragement? What gives you the motivation to put that many tracks on an album?
That just seems like the right number to me. Like I never released
23 is a good number.
I never released the album with less than that. So
True.
it's just the songs I work on over time. You know, it builds up. You know, you start skeletons of songs. Some you complete, some you don't, and then you go back to them. And then at the end of the day, you end up with a lot. Like I have a lot more songs, and you just kind of narrow it down based on what you got. And the length of a CD and the length of the average song for me, it rounds out to about that number.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you're like pushing the envelope.
Yeah, it's like
you're
almost
getting
all you
as
can
much.
fit.
You're getting as much in there as possible.
Exactly.
All right. When it comes to your music, you not only rap, but you, for the most part, you arrange most of the beats. You do your own beats.
Yeah, I produce my own music, except for 2 tracks on this one. I think there were like maybe 4 on the other one that had other people adding production to it. But yeah, I record at home on this one, and then my engineer, Eisenhower, I send the stuff to him. And then like sometimes he'll make tweaks and he'll change little things about like equalization, or he'll like take out a drum and add a different drum in its place. So like he's listed as a co-producer.
Okay.
But yeah, I produce everything on it pretty much, except for the 2 tracks that it says.
Why?
It just seems like the thing to do. It seems like the dream. Like to make music,
Right.
you wanna do everything. You wanna make the song. You know, you say what it sounds like from beginning to end. Like from the beginning of concept to when it's a blank space to when it's done. It's you figuring out what it should sound like,
Right,
and then you
right.
send it out for mixing and all that stuff.
Right. So not only did you have the album, but you go out and perform it, and it's different. It's different in the way that we perform it because it's more, I would say, more ministry. You go out there. We've gone to churches. We went to Puerto Rico. We've gone to the streets. Those are some of the best experiences ever. But we've gone to churches. We've gone to outreaches. It's
Jail.
not exactly. We've gone to youth facilities, and so it's not about just performing it to promote yourself, because you're promoting something a little bit more important than ourselves. You know what I'm saying? You're promoting faith, love, positivity, God. You know what I'm saying? Is that important to continue to do that, to not only, promote the album, but also what's involved in it?
Yeah, like that's important in every aspect of it. Like I don't consider my music to be gospel, but it's not because I'm not gospel. It's just, there's like these things become cliche, and then things build up around them, and there's associations that don't necessarily go together. So like if you listen to it, you could tell what I'm talking about in the lyrics. It's about life. It's about the things I believe. It's about the things I experience. It's about things I want to address, the things I see, And like in there, yeah, you'd have to be blind to miss, hearing things when I talk about Jesus, when I talk about God, when I talk about life. I really think that all these things are essential to your life. So you're gonna express it if you're being honest when you're making art about your experience.
Gotcha. All right, so what we're gonna do right now is we're gonna cut away from the interview. We're gonna play a snippet of "Holding On to Hope" from the Maintenance album. So don't go anywhere. Come right back. Let's go. "Holding On to Hope," JPoet the Preacher. Let's go.
She had lived her life alone, now she's grown, but there's no one home on her own, cause there's no one trustworthy. Cold with a heart like stone, she grows old, and she lived life lonely. She's lost cause the past unknown. She's been told that it's something more than this hope, but she won't grab hold. Now she's hurt. Everyone they left her deserted cause they forget her, forgotten. She's feeling empty, just look, it ain't hard to spot her. A lot of her friends are leaving, she's feeling she's barely breathing. She's needing someone to tell her what really is worth believing. She was holding on to nothing, and she wanted something to be a loved one. Maybe she's screaming, save me, can anyone see? She's lacking reason, alone in a search for meaning. She's lonely, she's only human. She wonders what's worth believing. Maybe looking for ways she can cope. Remember words that they spoke. She tried to walk the road alone, but all the stepping stones broke. She's losing focus at the end of her rope, and she's lacking purpose, but she holds on to hope. We keep holding on to hope. Go through the struggle and through it we stand. Suffer through troubles we often don't understand. We try to hold on, we try to do what we can. Though we're broken, we keep on hoping to be complete in the end. Hope to find the answers and find our place in the plan. We awaken to our mistakes and our hearts are heavy like sand. The consequences are harsh when they reprimand, and the verdict is condemnation, but we don't want to be damned. Listen.
And we are back. You just heard Holding On to Hope off of the Maintenance album, JPoet's first official album. All right. Let's talk a little bit about Holding On to Hope. What was the premise behind it for you?
Holding On to Hope is about a bunch of different scenarios based on people I knew and things that they experienced in their lives. And, you know, I didn't say no names, like the names have all been changed to protect the identities.
Right.
But, you know, it's about things that people experience in situations where they really need hope to keep going. And that's the basic premise of the song.
Gotcha. How long did it take you to write that song?
I wrote it real fast. Like, yeah, I want to say it took less than a day. Yeah, I might have done it in one sitting.
One sitting. All right.
Yeah.
Great song, great album. Like I said, go out and get it. It's all over any platform that you need it to be on, all right? But go purchase it because that helps pay bills. If you can't purchase
You can
it,
stream it.
you could, but...
I think it's on SoundCloud, right?
Yeah. But you know how I do. Go purchase it on iTunes, help pay some bills. But if for some reason you are like, I can't get it, you want a copy, like I said, inbox me. We'll get you one. We'll make sure we'll get you a copy. But it's time to talk about the album here, Complex. All right. So, Maintenance was the first album. First of all, let's talk about why Complex.
Well, Complex is the natural follow-up to Maintenance. Like, I named that one Maintenance because it lined up with what I was doing with my life at the time. I was a maintenance worker at an apartment complex. And so, yeah, and then also it's a double, you know, it's kind of a double entendre thing. Like, it's about I'm working maintenance, but we need maintenance in our lives. You know, we need to maintain, which is one of the interludes on the first album. And then Complex is the natural follow-up. You know, a complex, it can be like a group of buildings that you live in, like a facility, but it also is like life is complex. You know, and then if you have certain issues in your life, they can be described as having a complex.
Gotcha.
So I went
So
for it.
many meanings. So many meanings. Okay, so again, 23 tracks on this album. 23, okay? Did not lie. It's 23 tracks on this album. Now, you had... Okay, were any of these songs kind of like overflow from the last album? Did you have any of these done when you were finishing Maintenance?
No, I don't believe so.
Okay, so that means that all these tracks, brand new.
Yep.
When did this process? Because listen, y'all, I gotta be honest with you guys. I've been begging this man right here for this album to come out for so long, so long. When did you start? When did you start focusing on this new album?
I've been messing with it like probably within a couple of years after the last one. And then like I would come to it and then I would put it down and do other stuff and then I would come back to it. I would leave it alone and then come back to it. But I just continuously added. Like I probably ended up with somewhere in the vicinity of 70 songs. And then the ones we finished off that went together, that's how we ended up with this one.
If there was a possibility to have 70...
Yeah, we would have done it. We would have done it, yeah.
If there was a possibility to have 70 songs on an album, would you have put all 70?
I might have done 2 and been like 35.
Okay, all right.
No, people don't sit still long enough to listen to 70 songs. No more.
Exactly. 70 songs, like that's got to be at least like what, a week and a half, just straight music. You know what I'm saying? Like don't sleep, just music. Okay, so you come with the idea of the album. You start writing. Some of these tracks. Fair warning. I know you've been promoting that big time right now. Where was the other one that you sent me? Where is it?
You looking for the first
Sing
one?
the song.
Sing
That
the
is
song.
officially one of the hottest tracks on this album. All right. Well, first of all, the last album you had a bunch of features.
Yeah.
This one you stayed basically solo.
Yeah, like nobody else raps. I think on the last one, I think you had a singing feature, right? Fudge had a singing feature, and Hosanna had a singing feature, right? That's it for singing features, right?
I think so,
Yeah, and then there was Jim Cinder did a couple of the beats,
right?
But on this one, it's just me, and then Eyes Eisenhower and his associate Johnny 808 out in Cali.
Right.
They made 2 of the beats that we ended
That's
up putting in.
it. So
there.
2 out of 23 was someone else.
Yeah.
21 was you.
Yeah.
That's it. 21 he made, and I'm telling you, like, some of these beats are fire. Are fire. All right, so once you see, this is what I need y'all to get, is that his rap isn't like, hey, he just rambles off words and words and words. And when you think about all those words in 23 tracks, you'll understand how much work he put into this album. This is so this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna start things off. We're gonna do sing the song. Yes, because I think that this is kind of my favorite track right here. We're gonna go into sing the song. We'll come back, take a listen. Let's go. Right, sing the song. Go ahead. Let's go.
In the middle of the battle, we were born to fight. 2020 vision, children, look at what we living like. We need sight, we lost light, we don't fight, we ain't right, we lack life. We work nights, we get stripes, we get lost, we found love, hold on tight. Lose your life, gain your life, find your life, pain in life, hide your life. Rain and shine, days and nights, guiding lights, higher heights, new insights. Doing right, choose the light, feel the rain, choose the flame, then ignite. Fight through pain, make your name, beat the game, hope remains, rock for life. Things we lost, we gotta get that back. Broken down, we gotta get intact. Live this life to make a big impact. Reach these lives, you gotta hit with facts. Falling off, we gotta get on track. Searching for to find the things we lack. In the dark, we saw the light through cracks. Fall so hard just to get where we at. Shining light and watch the world react. Hold the line for when they all attack. Stand your ground and when they push back. Paint the color in the white and black. Kick the kick and hit the snare, tap. Came too far from when we all fell trapped. Kick the habit, gotta not relax. Change the world, we got a brand new map. Sing the song, keep repeating the words emphatic. You can sing along. It ain't shocking despite the static. We've been holding on. Consequences are looking tragic with the coming storm. Seems destruction is automatic. We keep going on. Been addicted just like an addict till our world is gone. We ain't want it back when we had it like we wasn't born. We just wouldn't even look at it. Now our fight is formed. So the future to feed our habits. Sing the song. Keep repeating the words emphatic. You can sing along. It ain't shocking despite the static. We've been holding on. Consequences are looking tragic with the coming storm. Seems destruction is automatic. We keep going on. Been addicted just like an addict till our world is gone. We ain't want it back when we had it like we wasn't born. We just wouldn't even look at it. Now our fight is formed. So the future to feed our habits. Wake up and you'll see it, and look at it, look at it and face it in the fight, attack it. We think life is automatic. We don't like the truth, we lack it. We don't like to face the problem. We ain't got the heart to hack it. Some of us might wish we had it. We don't understand the magic. We look at our lives as tragic. We can't break our harmful habits. Now we feel ashamed, embarrassed. Now the past, we can't get past it. Hope we need to reach and grab it. Faith inside, forgot we have it. Wake up and you'll see it and look at it. Look at it and face it in the fight, attack it. We think life is automatic. We don't like the truth, we lack it. We don't like to face the problem. We ain't got the heart to hack it. Some of us might wish we had it. We don't understand the magic. We look at our lives as tragic. We can't break our harmful habits. Now we feel ashamed, embarrassed. Now the past, we can't get past it. Hope we need to reach and grab it. Faith inside, forgot we have it. Sing the song, keep repeating the words emphatic. You can sing along. It ain't shocking despite the static. We've been holding on. Consequences are looking tragic with the coming storm. Seems destruction is automatic. We keep going on. Been addicted just like an addict till our world is gone. We ain't want it back when we had it like we wasn't born. We just wouldn't even look at it. Now our fight is formed. So the future to feed our habits. Sing the song, keep repeating the words emphatic. You can sing along. It ain't shocking despite the static. We've been holding on. Consequences are looking tragic with the coming storm. Seems destruction is automatic. We keep going on. Been addicted just like an addict till our world is gone. We ain't want it back when we had it like we wasn't born. We just wouldn't even look at it. Now our fight is formed. So the future to feed our habits. Wake up and you'll see it and look at it. Look at it and face it in the fight, attack it. We think life is automatic. We don't like the truth, we lack it. We don't like to face the problem. We ain't got the heart to hack it. Some of us might wish we had it. We don't understand the magic. We look at our lives as tragic. We can't break our harmful habits. Now we feel ashamed, embarrassed. Now the past, we can't get past it. Hope we need to reach and grab it. Faith inside, forgot we have it.
That was Sing the Song, JPoet. Let's talk about it. What's the song about to you? What did you want to accomplish with the song?
Well, for Sing the Song, like I got my guitar out on that one. There's a few of them that you'll notice there's guitar music in it, and I actually play the guitar on the track. So for that one, it's really like, it's very metaphorical. If you pay attention to it, I'm really talking about a bunch of different things.
Yeah.
That tends to be what I do in music. But it's just, it's about life. It's about what's going on right now, the thought process going on in the world, and like you're fighting against it. You're like in it, and you're trying to live, and you're trying to do what's right in the middle of it, and you're trying to understand what's going on.
Yeah.
So you'll find that that's a continuing theme in my music, just perseverance, and Sing the Song is really about that.
All right, we're gonna take some shots here on some of these tracks. You let me know what they are about. Been a minute.
Yeah, so Been a Minute, I'm trying to mess with a different type of flow, coming from a different cadence or whatever.
Right.
And it's just kind of showing off the lyrics a little bit. So I'm messing around a little bit. And at the same time, I'm saying I haven't been here a while. This album is like 10 years later, and I'm coming in, chiming in on what's going on in the world again after a while.
All right, Natural.
Natural, I like that song. It's another one of where I get my guitar going. Natural is like, it's directed toward women, and specifically black women, or like women of Afro ancestry, whether you're black or Hispanic, and it's really talking about them living their lives, just what they're dealing with, and them appreciating themselves and people appreciating them and their struggle and what they're going through. So it's just a little song where I'm going on about the life of a figurative person and what they're going through.
Okay, all right. Let's get into one of the tracks with Eisenhower and Johnny 808, Getting Dark.
Yeah, Getting Dark. I get to go in. When I don't have to make the beat, I really try to go in on the lyrics, because that's all I'm doing.
Right.
So
makes sense.
Yeah, so Getting Dark is about like what's going on in our society. You might have noticed our society is real polarized right now. There's a lot of beef. There's a lot of moral ambiguity going on, where like our society's like struggling against itself, trying to figure out where it stands, and lots of subcultures and smaller groups are trying to figure out, hey, where does that place me? All the way down to the individual. So Getting Dark is kind of like looking at, kind of the ill omens of possible negativity to come, but also I always have like a hopeful tint on it, where I say be wise and pay attention. So you'll see that on that one.
All right. Let's do two more. Walk This Road.
All right. So Walk This Road is like, it's focused more on myself, but everybody else can empathize with it. And it's like, I'm trying to, live this life. I'm getting older. I've been doing this a little while, and you're walking the same road, and you're going through all the stuff you're going through. A lot of my people have been going through some struggles recently, and so this is more about you're going through this and you're persevering, and the thing that you feel. So it's a very sober song, about like making your way through life with all the troubles and witnessing what's going on around you, but still like continuing on.
You guys notice he hasn't talked about a Benz or a mansion or
Save that to the end.
or
We get to the Maybach
the
at
last
the end.
track. All right. He's not talking about drugs. Like, again, really, really good music, and the fact that it's possible to rap not about that stuff and have a quality album. Okay, so I just want to throw that out there to you guys. Okay, last track, Move Forward.
All right, so Move Forward is probably like, if one had to be the single, Move Forward would be the single.
Right.
And Move Forward, move forward, not back again, ain't the lane to go backwards in. It's really just, me using wordplay to talk about, persevering. You're going forward in life. You're facing all kinds of stuff. You're dealing with issues with your job. You're dealing with issues with your family. You're dealing with issues with your significant other, whatever. You're dealing with issues with money. It's like you could be sick. We dealing with COVID stuff, which is coming out. Like, all of this stuff is hitting you, and you got to move forward and not back. And so I'm really like, I'm big on human endurance and human perseverance. Like, I struggle with a lot of issues where it might make me want to just give up. I'm sure a lot of people do. You fight against anxiety and stress. And so I really want to encourage people and myself to really just move forward, just fight through it and come out on the other side.
All right. What do you want what do you want to accomplish with this album? If somebody buys it, they find, they're giving it, they go ahead and stream it. What is the one thing you want to accomplish for the listener for this album?
I really hope that people empathize with it. Like, I hope that, I write a lot of this stuff for me. It helps me to be able to say this stuff out loud.
Right.
Yeah, and to express myself through the music.
Yeah.
But I really would like, if people vibe with it. It's not, everybody don't like everything, but if you could feel encouraged, if you're feeling like, hey, you could put it on and you get excited, or you get somber and you think about things and you reflect. I'm into that type of music, whatever genre, that just tells you, hey, everything's gonna be all right. Hey, we gotta keep fighting. Hey, you could do it. Hey, things are bad sometimes, but it's not the end of the world. Right. So that's the message I think that people should take away from it. And you could dance to it. So
you can dance to it. You can dance to it. Social media. People are watching right now. They're like, hey, how do I find and follow this dude? I want to stream, blah, blah, blah. So let everybody know how they can find and follow you on social media.
On social media, I'm pretty much JPoet the Preacher on everything, some variation of that. Just find the person that looks like me. There might be people with similar names, but it looks like one of my albums.
Look for that guy right there, right? That's the album right there.
Yeah, you can find me on all the social media I'm on, and on all the major streaming sites. I'm on Pandora this time.
There you
I
go.
think I'm on what's the Jay-Z one? I'm on that one. Whatever that one is, Tidal. Whatever.
Tidal.
I'm
okay.
on that.
Gotcha. You got all right.
Yeah,
all right.
So they put me on all of them. So.
But go buy the album. Support the dude, all right? This is good stuff right here. Stop playing. I know you right there. You right there. I know you like, I'm just going to stream it. Stop playing around. Go buy the album. Go buy the album. All right. Last few questions, and I'll let you go. I know you're a busy guy.
Very busy.
Very busy. Very busy. Very busy. 3 things. Give me 3 things about you that a listener should know about. It could be a talent. It could be a personality trait. Just 3 things that aren't evident on your album and your music, things like that.
That aren't evident.
Aren't evident.
I say a lot of things on these
I know. Well, I mean,
I've been friends with Jesus for a long time. He said that before. I'm his youngest daughter's godfather. I live in Middletown, New York. I've been here for a good long while. I'm from the Bronx. I'm pretty athletic, I guess. I could be.
He's got guns. He's got guns. He's got those guys right here. He's got guns.
I'm getting old. But I got nothing but love for the music and for the game. I think now more than ever is a time when people could express themselves through music. A lot of the barriers that were in the way, where if you have a song in your heart and you got the time and the talent to express it. So I really talk to people about music production and recording. And I try to encourage people to do that a lot whenever I get a chance. Like I'll talk till it's boring about those things with anybody who wants to talk about it. So I guess
hit him up. He's mad personable. He'll talk to you. He's just a cool dude. Last question. I promise. So obviously you listen to the radio, you watch TV, you see the direction that hip hop is going, and it's kind of been this way for a long time. And regardless of how much there's that positive rap, how much there's that hip-hop that talks about the truth in the streets, there's always the glitz and the glamour and all that kind of stuff. So how do you stay true to what you're trying to accomplish? How do you stay true personally? How do you stay true to what you're trying to bring across?
I take it one day at a time. Like, I'm not a perfect person, like I have like crazy mess ups in my life where, I feel like a fool. You know what I mean? Just like anybody else, if they're being honest. Like, I never set out to put myself on a pedestal or to be like, when you see me, be like, I'm better than you because I rap. You know what I mean? Like, I'm so dope music is not my music. I'm not rich. Even if I was, I wouldn't flaunt it like you're less than me because you're not. But just so you know,
he does have a shirt that has been lighting up. I mean,
this was given to me as a gift.
The ordinary man don't have one of those, but it was given to a gift, so we're good.
But yeah, to really answer it, like, there's always been hip hop that wasn't like the cliche that is hip hop now. You know, you could always find back in the 90s when everything was exploding, like I said, you had Arrested Development, you know, you had TLC, you know, you had rappers that were rapping about life and positivity and, you know, parents not understanding. Like, all of this stuff was going on, whatever you were rapping and singing about, and every which way you could mix it. And at a certain point, it became trendy for everything to just be savage and hard and unforgiving. And like everybody had to be some kind of just like immoral person in order for you to fit the genre. And I don't agree with that. Like, I'm not trying to knock nobody that's doing that, whatever. There's room for everybody and people could pick what they like. But that is the cliche. I don't believe it ever had to be that. And I never made my music that way. And I'm going to keep making it as long as people listen to it. And I'm not going to do that. So, yeah, you'll get a lot more. I got more coming.
He does, like I said, he said he had like 70-something tracks. There's only 23 on this. So, I mean, if you're addition and subtraction, that's like, what, 40-something left? So, but before we even think about those new tracks, go out and get Maintenance. Go out and get The Complex right here, all right? Follow him, Instagram, Facebook, all that kind of stuff. Stream, he's everywhere streaming. 845 representative, been up here doing his thing for a very long time. My brother in Christ, my dude, my best friend, my everything. This is my dude right here, JPoet the Preacher. Thank you so much for being on the show. Thank you guys for listening. One piece of last one, and it's not a question. One piece of advice for an artist coming up right now. Bang, I'm done, and I'm done. That's it.
Like, right now, you got more access to do your own music than ever before in the history of recording. You could do more for less. You can record. You could start with a couple of $100 and you can make something like this with a couple of $100 to start, and then you save up for you don't even got to do hard copies. With a couple of $100 and you in time, you could put out your music from in your head to getting it down where everybody could hear it. It's never been like that before. So if you got it in you and you want to go out and say something, download your free software, take the time to do it, and record with a cheap mic. You know, most of this stuff was done with a $20 mic, and Oz Eisenhower got on and worked his magic when he mixed. You know. So.
Listen, I like to say I did 3 albums the hard way. The hard way. Jersey, driving from Middletown all the way to Jersey. So it is so, exactly. He's on like a lot of my music. So thank you, bro. Thank you so much. Thank you guys so much. We will see you next time right here in The Element, 845 Alive. Let's go. Peace. Thank you so much for watching In The Element, the 845 Alive episode 2. We appreciate you so much. Please do us a big favor and make sure that you subscribe to this channel, like and comment and share. Also, make sure you click on that bell to make sure that you're notified anytime any content drops. Thank you again so much. Continue to support local. We'll see you next time.